Why do they call it oven when you
Shut
cold
the
food?
fuck
I'll eat the food.
Then die! Fetus, delete us! No! Stop! Cease! Oven is oven!
But you cold food out of I'll eat the food.
Okay, okay. This Waluigi gift.
That's right, mate. You'd like to have a look at the fucking inside! I'll give that touch up for you!
Greens,
You
everyone.
don't
Welcome
hot
back to the
food out
Dark Tides of
of
Runeterra.
cold.
You're going to find out why oven rhymes with shoving!
Don't care. Didn't ask.
So, last time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra. I feel like I need to steal that wheel that you're starting doing for the thing on Mondays now, Santa. Have just one of you random people just recap it instead.
No, that's not my thing. That's the actual rules of the game.
Wait, that's the actual rules for Cities of Mist?
Yeah, that's actual rules of City of Mist.
Huh. I like that.
I just never did it. I just never did it with you guys before because we were all still fairly new.
I like that rule. So, last time you fought the Rage Golem, you knocked it off the edge. You managed to make your way back. Give me a second, I'm about to have reflux.
Was that part of the story?
It's part of my story, and it's ever going. You all decided to take a quick rest because you needed to patch yourselves up a bit.
Oh yeah. Excuse me.
That's a thing.
It is a thing. I thoroughly agree on its shit my batteries on its dedication to being a thing. Cry about it.
As you all decided to take your rest, some of you saw, yeah.
They all didn't say where.
No, I don't think all of you saw that. It was, in fact, actually, I believe Alekxander that saw the golem going from there to there. But someone else saw what seemed to be the spirit of a Vistani, which, well, the memory of a Vistani, which ended up coming up to here and then wandering down, at which point you all saw it. You all decided to take this path, where you encountered the golem in Chantry. I am hearing myself over someone's mic.
Blame Penfold?
Yeah,
There's your culprit.
Speak!
Speak. Speak.
It
seems to be fine.
It's Jack.
should be fucking me.
Blame Jack.
No!
So, you all went to the golem in Chantry. You all basically saw deactivated golems for the most part. And you all, Waffleberg decided to play around with a device, putting emotions into golems. Meanwhile, some of you went up here, met one that was filled with curiosity, or inquisitiveness, who actually seems quite pleasant, seems quite friendly. You activated the second plinth here. If I recall right, when Santa activated some, this one became a guard sentinel and guarded there, filled with green mist. This one got filled with blue mist to wait up to see what you lot were doing. You tried to hook it up to Wilhelm, but it didn't work. And then you realise that the neutral thing just removes emotions from them. I believe that's where we ended it. So, it's happening again. So, it is Jax. I just saw myself highlight over Jax.
Told you.
Told you.
So, what are you all doing now that the second plinth has been activated?
I don't know. It's still way over there. In a
I
room.
don't know. Could we just get the guy to direct us to the other plinth? That way we don't get assaulted.
Right, every hole has been unholed and reholed again.
What do you mean? I'm adventuring on my own.
Oh no.
Leave me be. Goes into the darkness.
So,
Wait.
oh, sorry.
You could enforce the don't split the pot penalties.
There's penalties for that.
Penalties for that?
What?
Oh,
There's penalties you think I'll listen to for that?
treat it like you would.
I need to get split the pot
Left for
tattooed on
dead.
my ass. It is important to my lifestyle.
Anyone else care to not have that image in their head?
Imagine it's being done while I'm absorbing ham like mitosis.
Oh my.
So, you're asking the golem if it wishes to accompany.
Yes.
Which one are you asking? Because you had this one and you had this one filled with a blue mist. I can't remember the names.
I suck with names too. The one that seemed to be
If I
more
recall right,
helpful than the
Ferdinand,
others.
if I recall right, and
Frederick.
Frederick. Frederick and Ferdinand, that right.
Well, then I do believe it was.
Pardon.
Frederick, Ferdinand?
E.
Yeah. So Frederick was the one that you've been talking to all this time.
Yes.
And Frederick will look to you all. Accompany you to the other room to... I suppose I could. Make sure the guests are safe and all. Ferdinand, do you mind moving out the way? Ferdinand moves. Very well then. Which ones have you activated so far? You activated that one though, I know that.
No, there was the one that was in that big pillar room area.
The the light silos.
The one with the light midges, yes.
Okay, that makes things a lot easier then. As much as I hate to admit it, our walk cycle isn't very stable for those kind of bridges. So at least that's out of the way. That means that the only one left should be the memoriam.
That name's slightly hurting my brain.
How so? Do you need a doctor?
I'm fine.
Searching databases for doctors.
Never.
He just starts walking.
Just a slight vibration happens from Mariah's hair. Little eggplant leans down. You got a message.
Freaking Mundo pops out of her hair.
What message?
Doctor needed.
I am a doctor.
Alexander has never ever seen any of our escapades go in so many interesting directions all at once. Alexander, just let Alexander know when things return to normal, yes?
So, Alexander's being left out the loop for the rest of this game because what is normal in this? But yeah, Frederick will lead the way. Just with a caustic call of, stay close behind, follow me, don't deviate off the path. Stay close, follow me, and It's making a perception. Make me a stealth check with your pluses that you get for invisibility. Which, if I recall right, for invisibility, it's plus 10 to your stealth.
I think so. So 27.
Did I? Yeah, I've opened up the sheet with the stats. What was the? It's a flat d20. Oh, shadow. Follow me. Keep close. Keep close. Follow me. And it will head up the stairs.
Deviates off the path.
Interestingly enough, Silveen, as you try and float through this area here, you
Yeah.
find it nigh impossible to even get through the wall.
Fine. I'll go up the stairs like everybody else. All I imagine is Potoo walking up the stairs, coat behind Potoo. Potoo doesn't notice coat yet. Footsteps, like slapping of bare feet on stone, because Silveen doesn't wear shoes.
I shouldn't ask, are you all following the golem?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
we are.
Why wouldn't we follow the goal?
Alright?
We.
Yes.
Okay. Also, you'd find it impossible to get through the doors, Silveen.
Oh, there's a door there? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
there's
just,
like two large double doors before the crystal puzzle.
I'll just wait right here, Jack.
Oddly enough, that gem golem, not golem, gem Yordle, is still there investigating the crystal puzzle. But the golem will head on through. And I now need to reveal areas again.
Ah, yes. Lay's main antagonist.
It really is, I'm not even joking.
It's not even spikes for you to step on.
Our main anti-hero is the Fog of War tool.
There we go. You would see roughly this much of it as you enter. And as you do enter, I do need to quickly do that. Because there is one here.
What color is it?
And one here. Make me a perception check.
Sheesh, I totally have my character sheet open. I can't even use the twin that has a good perception.
I took her away.
You did.
It's fine, she's getting a good view of whatever's happening in her torture cell. I won't say what it is, all I say is it involves rave music.
And dancing.
Just the constant call of helicopter, helicopter.
Oh god.
No. It's a remastered version of Baby Shark.
Why not Baby
Question.
Shark and Tele?
Yes.
Sorry, I've been AFK for a slight bit. I had to talk to the RA about something, but I see now that everybody has left Waffleberg behind.
I kind of assumed that you guys were following.
Yeah, I would have said that Waffleberg would have
Well,
been following.
Waffleberg wasn't even in the room or the conversation with you guys and the robots. He has no idea what you're doing. He's been messing with the
He
plinth.
wasn't, but
Nobody
the
has
golem
filled him
did.
in.
The golem did pass by there, constantly with a call of "Stay close behind, follow me, don't deviate off the path."
This is Waffleberg we're talking about.
That is also fair.
He may have missed that while looking at one of the other golems.
Just looking like tourists as we walk behind.
So, Alari, you can't really tell because he's kind of... The gem isn't facing you. Silveen and... What's the perception to see if you notice where the others have gone?
Am I with the others? I don't know what's going on.
Well, you said you stayed behind in the other room.
Oh no, I said you guys left me behind, but if you guys had grabbed me, sure, I'll be there. I just was like, there's just the chance that what, like, I didn't know if you wanted me.
Okay.
Because it's Waffleberg, like, I'm as confused as you are.
That reminds me, by the way, we didn't get perceptions from Alekxander or Mariah.
Percepting and stuff. I just got the 7 bloops at once, all at once.
I heard that.
Why you do this to me?
Mariah, you can't see it either, unfortunately.
Mariah's trying to figure out where the doctor patient is.
Okay.
I want to answer some survey questions
So-
about using the Roll20 VTT chat. Okay.
Everyone but Mariah and Alari can see that this golem here has green mist. This golem here has red mist.
Ah, so this one's more spicy and that one's just gar.
Yep. On top of that, the two that rolled highest, so that would be Potoo and Alekxander. It would have been Kuiper, but unfortunately, Alekxander got one above. Kuiper, you see a large gem in the middle, like another large crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, again, swirling with all 3 of the different emotions.
Waffleberg knows how this works.
Alekxander. 2 chests with closed lids.
Alekxander, which one's the red mist one?
This one all the way down here at this side.
Alekxander sees the chest and goes, Alekxander understands how those work.
Potoo.
Making my way downtown. First.
You
Gonna
see-
open my chest and take some shells.
Back here, what seems to be a book on some kind of plinth.
Oh, what's that?
Oh no, he's captured the 2 of you with rewards. She's going to
I
destroy-
mean,
Everyone will die today.
So, Alekxander's rushed over to that chest. Okay,
this
So-
is when we realize.
as you reach to see what's inside, with disadvantage, make me an athletics or an acrobatics.
Sorry, who are you asking? Because Roll20 really wanted me to fill out a survey.
You.
Acrobatics or athletics, did you say?
Yep, with disadvantage.
Oh no! Do I
I'm
see
within
this?
2 if that changes anything.
Hang on. How's this work again? Time for which Jack doesn't play Barbarians, the prequel, because this happens every week. No, it's only deck saves. Why?
Yep, and it clearly states that it this is a grapple, not a deck save situation. And you have failed. So as you reach to grab hold of this, you yet again feel the slight wet dampness of what feels like the inside of a mouth, and the sharpness of teeth along your fingers. As you try and pull back, two arms launch out from the side of this thing and grab hold of you.
Alekxander is going to notice me like, you seem to have chosen a very poor fight here, friend. There are much easier opponents, and you have chosen the biggest beefcake. Maybe you'd like to let go? Don't even know if it's intelligent enough to understand me, but... Fuck, I've never done intimidation before. Let's actually do that.
Go for it. Oddly enough, they don't have like a thingy saying that they're immune to being frightened or out, so... He needs to make a wisdom save. Let's see what happens here. Oddly enough, they have quite good... They've got a +1 to wisdom.
Not incredible.
Yeah, I have a +1 to wisdom and look at my rolls for perception.
It's oddly intelligence that they're not good at. They are dumb as fuck.
It just slowly opens back up.
So it's just like grabbed hold of you. It feels like you're not trying to give way or out. If anything, you've just tensed up. And its hands are just going to start feeling around like, And one will land on you, Kuiper.
Yeah, careful where you put that.
Kuiper, with disadvantage, athletics or acrobatics.
You know this has failed.
Oh, you never know, it's not that high of a DC.
Can I interject into this and just apply my own grapple here? It just goes to Cole and have a feel at him. I'm just like, no, no, no.
Okay, that would be...
No, no, no!
Friggin' Potoo face.
So, what are you grappling? Are you grappling onto Kuiper or are you grappling onto the Mimic?
Grappling the Mimic? It just goes for Kuiper. I'm just like, no.
Okay. You make me an athletics. It makes an athletics or an acrobatics.
Hey. Pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid. So it grabs hold of Kuiper with one hand, and then you just kind of grab hold of its arms with yours.
Alekxander didn't say that you should go for someone else. Alekxander was telling you to piss off.
The golem's just gonna look to this whole situation going on. Look between you both. Is the resistance required here?
Yes, please. His hands feel weird.
Mimics are made of a sticky substance. They do that. They're kind of a pest around here. If your large friend, though, can be of assistance getting the hand off it, I can be of assistance in return.
Just... Sorry, what's being asked of me here?
Can you pry the hand off of Kuiper from it?
I
Since
thought
you're
so.
hold of its arms.
Yeah, I suppose I could, yeah. That's sort of the point.
So you can make me a athletics or acrobatics, not with disadvantage this time. Yep, you managed to break the grip.
Just gonna literally just Greco knuckle it away, just just to push it away like no.
And as you do so, it's going to aim its arm cannon thing and just knock it off the edge. Just boop. You see the Mimic plummet down, and moments later you just hear a loud splash.
This could have been a lot better if you just kept your hands to yourself, you filthy pervert!
Honestly, it could probably say vice versa.
Anyway.
Wipes his forehead clean. He's just like, I am not fishing here again.
Alekxander will turn around and beeline the upper chest.
Okay. While all that was happening, Mariah, Silveen, Potoo, Waffleberg, and Alari, what were you all doing?
Watching.
Mariah just there with the Yordle equivalent of a smartphone recording it.
Alekxander didn't learn his lesson. He ran to the other box.
Learn my lesson! I fucking Chad thundercocked the shit out of that thing!
Watch this one be like and stuff.
So
it's just a Mimic, but it has actual muscles in its arms. It's just muscle. It's made out of meat. This is an Elder campaign now.
I have an image somewhere of a Mimic with buff arms and legs.
It's a Mamic. Meat Mimic. Okay, I guess we can roll for this chest then. D9 first.
You asking me?
Yes, you're the one opening up the chest.
Alright, okay. I think bigger numbers are better with this one. So of course I'm gonna get the pressure. Can I look at that? No, ignore me.
Okay. Percentile.
Percentile. I think treasure. Look. I'm not gonna metagame the shit out of everything, but I'm pretty sure that table B is all the fucking potions.
I mean, you're not
I'm
wrong.
not metagaming, but this is exactly what this is, and this is what I'm getting.
You can roll
I'm
me
not
one more.
metagame the shit out of everything.
Roll me
But
one more.
this particular thing is getting the fourth wall up its bumhole.
Roll me one more percentile because there were 2 items in this chest.
Oh, okay. So not to roll a new D9. That's gonna be a healing potion.
So, what you have pulled out is a 17.
I don't know
and a
for
72.
sure before everyone takes the piss out of me. I don't know everything about this fucking game. Good lord.
Okay.
And just to remind you, Lee once played Ilu in one of my games. I'm pretty sure I have the rights to meta through any campaign of hers for the rest of time.
The first one seems to be a thick black liquid in a bottle.
It's a pot. Okay, so I've got tar in a bottle. What's in the other one?
The other one is an orange liquid that flickers and smoke fills the top of the container. I believe you've already found one of these. So
It's
you will
another
know this to be a
fire
fire
breath,
breath.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But the other one,
Okay.
the other one,
Well,
you
I
can roll
suppose
me.
it can breathe more fire, but what does this black tar-like substance do, Kuiper? Holds it up.
Okay. What do you require?
An arcana.
Arcan.
This is not. This is. It's listed under potions, but it's technically not a potion. This is oil of slipperiness.
Not for drinking. It's very slippery. It's oil. It's glorified oil. Very good at what it does.
It can cover a
What you're
medium
saying
or
is I've got a bottle of magical lube.
I suppose so.
I don't want to read the next point now after you said that. Because it says it could cover a medium or smaller creature, along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. Playing it takes 10 minutes. The affected creature gains the effect of a freedom of movement spell for 8 hours. Or it can be poured on the ground as an action, but it covers a 10-foot square, duplicating the effect of the grease spell for 8 hours.
Strange that
Alekxander is going to pocket this one.
So, with those 2 chests quite clearly looted, with the red golem here, the green golem here, large crystal here, what seems to be a plinth with a book on it there, and the room carrying on around the corner this way. Is there anything you were all doing?
I'm not gonna touch anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, admittedly, books aren't really Potoo's strong suit.
Okay.
Books. Anything
There's
we
a
need from here?
Jericho burst through a portal.
Anything in particular? What are the books on? Books. Books.
The book is on a plinth.
The book is on a plinth.
Yeah.
Behind a goal.
But,
Can I
And Alexander does believe that is a sign of some sort of like first importance.
Can I mage hand this book?
It's just I thought you all said, what's the book on? So I just replied, it's on a plinth. You can, yeah. It's not magic.
I'll scoop it towards me.
Okay.
Is it big?
And as you reach your mage hand to try and scoop, the golem that's guarding in it just watches. And it's actually going to slap.
Down.
It's actually going to slap the mage hand. Just like, no.
Which golem was this?
This one right here.
Because the book's right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's not
book's
in
behind
the middle. Got
No.
you.
like, and
Perhaps
gonna
ask
go for
first.
it fast. He's gonna go for it faster. No, he's not. Friend?
It will tilt its head if it looks.
Why is that book important?
Book designated as log recording.
Recording of what?
Last notes and memoirs of the Blessed Isles from the Vasani's point of view before they fell.
Oh my god. Can I roll?
Alexander is pretty sure you were all talking earlier like you didn't know this. Did some of you just not get the memo?
Can I roll a perception?
It is important.
Yes. You can roll a perception.
Oh god, please tell me this is the one time that it's...
Cry about it.
With advantage.
Thanks, Lee. That really helped, Lee. Roll 20 wants us to go fuck ourselves, Lee.
I can't say for certain that you see the book, but you definitely overheard the golem mention the Blessed Isles.
May we see it?
Do you have permission?
He is going to
From
go
who?
over to Kuiper.
From the mistress.
Just say yes.
From the lady.
Perhaps
Yes, we
ask.
do.
What, sorry?
Said yes, we do.
Just Alexander give me a little like nudge when he's like, from who?
Make me a deception.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
Okay, I apologize. I'm gonna have to bounce and miss out on this due to some
problem.
emergency stuff.
That's alright, no
I
worries.
do apologize.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye bye.
Oh, I can't give my luck points to other people.
It will tilt its head. Requesting confirmation.
I'm sorry. What the guy over here is trying to say is, I have permission. He has permission to read with me.
You gonna roll a deception too?
Roll a deception.
That's more deceptive than the last guy.
It looks at you, but it seems to already be running a check in the background.
He's just gonna look at him and go, I do not know what you're doing, but I would like to point out we just got here. We're not going to be on any logs that you're looking for. Remember, everybody, you know, I don't know if they know. Do you?
Can I just slowly like reach the mage hand behind him as he's making checks?
Sleight of hand.
Oh god. All the skills that
Who really wants that?
He really does. So, as you see, the colours kind of go a bit dim as he's doing a check. You just stealthily sneak your mage hand. Just gently grab the book and just quickly reel it in. Checks
wonder if I
return.
can hide it. Wonder if I can hide it before he comes back to the senses.
Alexander is just gonna take it off you and stash it in his kilt.
I am going to need a sleight of hand from both of you, then, if that's happening.
Another sleight of hand from both of us. Good lord!
Could have one from Alexander.
Or, if you both don't want to roll it, one of you can give the other advantage.
Oh, I see. Right. You're just hoping that one of us does well. It's like, good lord, that's a lot of chance for fucky ruppy up. That did not come out as English.
I suppose it makes sense to help Alexander.
Yep, Alexander, you've got advantage.
Oh my.
Jesus, it really wants you to have this book. So you quickly just about manage to get it on there as it comes back. Message received from the lady. Was not expecting any guests or visitors.
I'm
Request
sorry.
denied.
You managed to get through to the lady.
Yes.
Just looks at Kuiper with a bit of a, you know, clearly Alexander has presumed dead people to be dead.
Get a wide-eyed nod.
It does not matter. In that case, I can always just go and ask her myself, can't I? She's still knocking about. Yes, we will not need to do. Then, goodbye. Wobbles off because this is absolutely not a comfortable place to hide a boat.
You will find her in the atrium of conjurance, beyond the large double doors.
Yes, I figured as such. They look important for a reason, you know. Just gonna wall behind a bookcase, probably a little bit awkwardly, just out of sight. Just like, right, please take this shit off.
Okay. Hand it over.
Just gonna pop my head around to make sure he isn't following, and just once I've made sure he isn't,
He's not
just
following.
gonna hand it to him, Kuiper.
He's been designated as a guard. He's not following.
Kuiper will immediately begin to read the book and start
Okay.
using his emerald pen to note as much down as possible, just the important parts.
Okay. Well, I'm looking something up for that. What are the rest of you doing?
Aside from face palming,
Being
just
Kuiper's background.
following our guide.
You know when you've nothing to actually like put the back of what you're writing on, so someone has to stand there while you write on their back,
Yeah.
while also being what he sat on. I bet that's really interesting. You're basically using my neck as a rest.
Okay. So what are the rest of you doing, sorry?
Following our guide, I suppose.
Yeah, heals. Oh, go on.
I had gone over to Kuiper, but having witnessed a crime, I'm going over to Potoo.
Okay.
Regardless of what information that I originally wanted, I'm gonna stand over here.
Okay. Alari, Mariah?
I'm gonna go over here and pretend that's not what I was going to do.
Mariah, Alari, what are you two doing?
What else is there in this?
Aside from that, and the two chests that are now open, there is a large crystal in the middle, surrounded by, well, filled with what seems to be more emotions.
Oh my god, he's going over to that.
Okay. Mariah's going over to that, and the best way to describe it is, do you know, like in a doctor's office when you get the large cylindrical like fish balls?
Of course he knows that.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
I may be going off just the local doctor's office here, but they're like a fish tank where it's just like a large tube and you get all the shoals of fish going around.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but crystal shape, diamond shaped essentially, and instead of fish, it's emotions. They all seem to be sticking to their own gullies.
Does anyone want any emotions?
Alekxander is hoping to find life. Is that emotion?
I don't think that's going to happen. So no, not an emotion.
Is there an emotion life center here?
If it is anything but a child, I would be almost insulted, but it's Mariah and I'm used to the shit.
A life center?
Emotion life
center. Also, Dion, you muted. I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I did not. I've been talking this entire time.
Okay. Oof. Do you want to repeat what you've been saying?
Well, there's stuff that matters, I guess. But hearing about that their mistress is beyond the double doors, Alari's immediately walking towards those.
You would know that from the talks and that, like, you need to activate one more plinth to get the puzzle working to actually open the doors.
That's the one that we're currently playing fucking Inception just to fucking open. Inception, it's not a video game.
Like, go to our friend, like, Frederick?
Yes?
How do we activate this plinth?
Well, you just need one of the masters to place their hand on the plinth.
Oh, don't worry, I know a master that can help us with that skills to find the plinth.
And who are the masters?
The Vasani. Essentially, you've already seen Alekxander basically pull what seems to be a skeletal hand out and using it on the other plinths.
Yeah.
Or at least on the plinth that was in the golem room. So you assume that that's a skeletal hand of a Vithani, essentially. And as I said, the room does continue around the corner. The golem does seem to be taking his time a bit, though, as he is looking over at this red mist golem. My advice would be, do not touch my colleague there. He seems a bit on edge.
Okay, we'll not touch him. Where is Plinth?
It will be around the corner up at the top.
Ah! Shit, I'm off the page.
Alekxander
come
has
back.
fallen off the map.
Ah, there's like 1 pixel I can touch myself. That's not a great way to say that.
That really is.
Hey, I touched myself. Okay, that one's on purpose. Anyway.
So, you're all just following him closely around the corner?
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
Kuiper, if you stayed behind to read this book.
He doesn't need to stay behind to read this book. He's got a walking library as long as he sits on me.
He does, but at the same time, I think he wants to be somewhere where it's going to be hidden.
Yeah, that's fair.
This may take me a little bit to read, so forgive me for this lore dump.
That's
You
fine.
can send it me if you want.
I could... Yeah, you know what? That's better, because that way, since you're the only one reading the book, it's only you that gets it. But for those that are curious, for those listening in the main game itself, you get certain book journals on the Vithani, which are Vithani research logs. I've just basically combined those into this book. So, where the hell are you?
I am.
You are, but I don't know where you are. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
So that is what you would be reading. Those that have rounded the corner, though, I don't know if Mariah has followed you or not because she was staring intently at the emotions.
I'll follow. I'll follow.
Okay. There is something I'm going to do with that in a second, so don't worry. I just want to reveal the rest of this first. Oh, I messed up. I messed up, but at the same time it'll work. Boom. Boom. There we go. And you see up ahead a golem blocking off that area.
What area? Oh, that area.
A golem here. And a golem at the far end. In here as well, you would find a plinth up at the top end, to the left. Another chest right here. What interestingly seems to be something sparkling here. Okay. Alekxander. First things first, make me a perception.
No.
Okay, glorious. As you're walking along, past this one, I am going to need you to make me a dex check.
Dex check?
Yep, not a dex save, a dex check.
You are just trying to work your way around my fucking danger sense, aren't you?
Not quite, because this is not an effect happening at you.
21, fuck it.
Yep, you managed to not bump into the golem as you step around it. Anyone else that is passing this golem can also make me a perception check.
Sure.
One second. I'll make it just 1 second.
Okay. So we've got 2 passes there. Mariah, you can make it as well. Kuiper, I'm going to say you won't notice this because you're facing a book.
I am very busy.
Yes. However, everyone but Mariah and Alekxander, this golem is red misted.
Angry boy.
Yeah. So if you are wanting to get past, you are going to need a dex check to slip past. Aside
Oh,
from
did you
those
just-
that fly or hover.
Well, I mean,
'Cause this
no,
isn't
I
any
was
closer.
actually going to do something a little more comical.
Okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
God.
hand Potoo my coat, and since I'm still technically invisible, just gonna go invisible and just gonna like sneak through its legs. I mean, I am a small child in body size, so
You are.
just like shimmy through, and then
Oh,
when
God.
Potoo gets to the other side, the
We're being
coat's just gonna
followed by a
levitate out
naked,
of her
invisible
hand.
child.
So, Potoo, I'm assuming that you're just flying around?
Yes.
Okay. Alari, I'm going to need you to make me that dex check.
Yep.
Okay. Mariah, with your nat 1,
It's gonna walk straight into its knob.
you are distracted by something.
Oh no. By
As
what?
you're
Since when something
walking
there.
along this way, you see a figure emerge from the other side of the crystal and walk to here. Seems to be another one of those memories,
Ooh.
as they are just taking notes. But then, you witness it looking around, as if almost in a panic, before quite literally falling over the side.
Yeah, yeet!
Oof.
Flip.
That. Okay.
They seemed quite uneasy on their feet before they fell as well.
Pardon me.
Jesus.
Oh my
That was the weirdest splash sound down in the water I've ever heard.
That's just a mimic eating
Guys,
whatever fell in.
I think we might die here.
Yay!
I just saw one of those thingamabobbies again, and they died.
That is not helpful.
Shut the fuck up, it's useful.
That's not the
Those-
children
Do you
say.
know that one that we followed before and it was taken notes? It was another one of those things. Does that help more?
Does that help?
Potoo will stop and stay guard at the door, by the way. Silveen, as you hand your coat to Potoo, and then try and sneak between this thing's legs, I'm gonna need a dex save.
It moved.
Oh, she gets a dex save.
Yes, because I'm going to say, Silveen, with that nat 20, you see this thing activate as you go between the legs, but manage to just slide through
Turn into like
before
Ninja
it can
Girl.
grab you.
That does break the that would break invisibility, I
Yep.
believe,
It-
for me, because I have to.
It seems with the red mist ones, invisibility doesn't matter. It seems that these things may have true sight.
Tom, bitch. Well,
It does try to grab at you. You manage to get through in time. And it now does seem keenly aware of everyone.
well, how close is so Mariah's still on the other side of it, right?
Yep.
How close would you say Mariah is to this thing?
10, 15 foot away.
Okay, how tall are they?
They are large class, if I recall right. Yeah, large. So call it roughly 12 foot, 13 foot.
Cool beans, I am firing Shatter at the back at the very top. Because then that means she will be out of range.
That is fair. Pop up your shatter. Let's see. So con save is needed. Yep, that's fine.
Backstab! Pah!
Con
See?
save
One
is
of the 3 spells that I have.
it fails. It takes the full amount. And it just stumbles to the side. You hear a large kind of shattering sound emit from your side, Mariah. And you just look to see this golem just stumble, making a quick little gap for you to run past.
And this
I'm running.
semi-crazed look in Silveen's eye as something has tried to touch her and it was unwelcome.
Make me a dex check. Let's just, an athletics, sorry. Make me an athletic. Let's see if you can run.
Kuiper's down the hall. You're shattering. God damn it.
Yeah. Cannot leave them alone.
Yep, you managed to just run past. But it does seem keenly aware of you.
And I'm going to usher those ones behind me and just kind of stand between everybody and the golem.
Alekxander, stop paying attention. Shiny.
That is a good point. Make me an investigation there, Alekxander.
An investigation? Yeah, shit, I wish I had a capper on my back. That's alright.
You find what seems to be a discarded crystal.
It's that, I guess.
Yep. Seems
Waiting
to mimic...
until Kuiper's back on his shoulders, just like, well, that's it.
Yep. Kuiper, you
Yep.
walk and you see the golem just about getting its footing back and turning to face the others. You can make me a quick perception check.
7%. Let's do one of them.
You don't notice it, but Lyra's fur kind of stands on point as she notices the red mist.
Oh dear.
I don't think I asked this last time. Do these things have metal on them? Or is it all stone?
No, they have metal. It just seems to be more metal bindings, if anything.
Ooh, even
Like,
better.
Best way, if I just full size that, anywhere that's golden on that thing is metal.
Even better. Cool beans.
But it does seem to be glaring down at the rest of the party now.
Well, Silveen's gonna put her hands out in front of her and they're gonna start glowing red. And she is going to attack the bindings that connect its legs to its body. She's going to use heat metal to attempt to not only damage it, but maybe cause some weakness there where she can just break them away. So it can't walk anymore.
Okay.
These guys are off crippling people, and Alekxander's on a glorified treasure hunt. We are not the same.
Oh, there is no. Yeah, there we go.
Yep. So you do see a bit of the metal start to warp slightly.
Is it? It's Alari, right?
Yeah, she can't be Delris at all, right?
Okay, so Alari, dear, would you mind breaking its legs? You see a rather gloom, evil look come across Silveen's face as she says this.
Why?
It tried to touch me.
But it...
I don't know why I think Raka plays edgy characters.
But it didn't, so...
I love it.
But it did.
Why... Let's not start fights where there needn't be any.
I mean, I've already attacked it twice now.
It does seem to be preparing itself. And it
is trying to fight.
Yeah, it is. That's why I'm telling you to break its legs, because the reason it reached for me is it was trying to attack me. Silveen doesn't like that, so she shattered it.
It will let out a call of intruders detected.
No.
Tap on its shoulder, just excuse me. Mage hand tap.
It will turn.
Mage hand. Bitch slap.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
It's going to make one of those. Oh. It sees the book.
What?
Uh,
It's in my back.
And it sees it sticking out. Slightly.
Funny green number
Remember,
is funny
it is-
green number.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, it is taller than you. Much taller.
Okay.
Thief detected.
Wait. No, I was just returning it. See? He gets it out.
That
Holds
was
it in front.
That was an even worse move. Why'd you pull it out of your bag? You've already been caught.
Make me a...
Persuasion?
Are you actually thinking of giving this back?
Yeah.
Persuasion.
It wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, it needs to roll to see if you're genuine. And I said these things roll with a flat d20 on wisdom.
Oh dear.
Lamau.
The 6 of 6.
Yep.
Pretty.
But unfortunately, the modifier.
Oh,
Ratio.
-2.
It will lean down, take the book between two fingers, and if you don't let go, it will quite literally lift you off the ground as well as it does.
Nope, he lets go.
Takes the book.
Oh.
And then with the other arm, it's aiming the arm cannon at you.
Wait. You have the book. It's okay.
Frederick, can you help us here? Your friend's being unreasonable.
Which one?
The red one.
Which red one? There's like 2 or 3 in this room, dear.
Yeah, unfortunately,
He's currently pointing his cannon at Kuiper.
there you go. He's got to roll something because this would be more of an intelligence check for him.
There's no cover or anything nearby, is there?
No. He seems to be fine and stable here. I've been keeping my eye on him.
Not that one, the other one.
Can
Did
I
you do something to upset him?
No, we were just trying to walk and he got upset.
Can I try to get between Kuiper and the thingy-bibbers?
Yeah, I could say you can, yeah.
What do you want for that?
A deck
What do you
save.
A deck save?
A deck save, because I know that each time I say this word now, it is causing a little bit more salt to pile up.
Good bitch.
But yeah, you must get there. And Frederick will round the corner.
I
I see a certain situation has appeared here.
Yes, we could really use your help, friend.
Indeed, do not worry, I will lend my aid. Small little fairy one, do you mind stepping to one side? The walkway is narrow. It will stand between you there, and it will aim its arm cannon at Silveen. I'll take care of the pesky ghost, don't worry.
No.
Alekxander hears a lot of screaming for a lot longer than he thought he would. Are you actually in trouble?
Okay. You said these things have true sight.
Not at the moment. don't
Only
think-
the red mist one, because if you recall right, this one tried to look for you before when it passed you and thought you were just a shadow.
That's true. Okay, so she's going to have this. Dear Lord, help us all. Her body just like poofs and dark, like she poofs into a giant dark cloud that is going to encompass 15 feet around her. Like keeping the one that can't see her from seeing her, while she literally peers through at the one aiming the cannon that was originally aiming at Kuiper and just like stares at him. Like,
You just
that
see
one
this.
no longer matters.
The rest of you see this cloud of darkness just envelop from Silveen. And those on the other end will just hear Frederick call out, I can't see! It's gone too dark! My vision has been impaired.
Ah,
Has the ghost gone?
yes.
Very well, I guess I can go deal with him then. They will march forward. I've grabbed hold of Kuiper by accident.
Kuiper has become the golem.
Yep. They
Thank
will
you
march
for not
forward.
stepping on me or on me. Appreciate it.
That's a good point, Silveen. You'll have to make another dex save. Yep, you don't get stepped on. As it'll just move forward.
As she moves back, the cloud's gonna like move with her because technically she is the cloud.
The two golems will stare at each other, and you'll see the emotions kind of just blinking between them. Almost as if they're communicating in a way that you all can't hear. While this is happening, Alekxander, with that perception, you see the plinth right here.
Plinth. I found the plinth. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
As you
Just
approach
go.
the plinth, you will feel a hand on your shoulder.
Oh, hello. Off. If this is another mimic.
Back away from the plinth, sir.
I'm sorry. Do I know you? You're not supposed to lay your hands on strangers.
It's this golem right here.
I don't think your mistress would appreciate that.
I
I'm
don't
doing
think
her
she
a
would.
favor after all.
What was that, sorry?
I don't think your mistress would appreciate that. I am doing her a favor after all.
What would that favor be, sir?
Opening the doors, obviously.
She can open it from the other side.
I don't think you understand. She's locked out on the other side.
Deception check.
Eventually. Alekxander is feeling smooth as shit today.
Let's face it, it needs a nat 20 to pass this.
Don't say that.
It's stuck on rolling the dice. There we go. It will slowly remove the hand. Very well, she has important work to do and would be better getting back to it.
And as soon as he's looking away, gonna get the key and apply it to lock.
Okay.
You know,
while
don't want
you're-
him questioning what the key's made of.
While you are doing that, Silveen, you have disguised yourself as human. The mist has gone.
And I'm
Frederick.
standing.
Oh,
near
is it still there? Still?
No. It's like she was the mist, so
Okay.
she just kind of like reconstituted and like by Kuiper, and then just like made herself look human while she was reconstituting, so it just didn't look weird. There's no ghosts here. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Smooth.
Frederick will
Ghosts
just look
don't
around and be like,
exist.
I believe that is been all smoothed out. He wasn't going to attack the rest of you, or, well, he was going to attack the small furry one, but that's because he accused him of being a thief. But it was just
Scratch his
returning a
head.
book. We kind of got that smoothed out. He was going to attack a ghost because that's their mission, to keep this ghost free. But I see no ghosts here, so everything seems fine. Excuse me,
What?
excuse me.
Sweat dripping from Silveen's brow.
And as he moves, the red golem locks onto you again, Silveen. Aims the arm cannon. Guess what? True sight beats this guy's self.
Oh, I know. I was just waiting for Fred to leave. Touch me. Do it. I dare you.
Silveen, are you
She's
in like
gonna step closer.
Hearing questionable things from children in there.
Silveen!
Silveen, are you physical right now?
Yes.
Alrighty, I'm hopping on your back. Just for an
Oh.
emergency shield.
Oh, well, I was gonna do something else, but sure, why not?
Carry on.
I'll kind of move in front of Silveen.
You're gonna have to dex save yourself to the other side.
Yep.
I thought I did.
No,
You saved yourself to that side. Silveen's over here.
I went back.
You cause so much trouble.
I do. It's so fun sometimes, though. I don't do much. I never do much when I'm here normally.
Kind of like I'll go. Wait. Stand down. It's a case of mistaken identity.
I'm looking at Kuiper, and I am giving him the now we're fucked face.
Does it
We'll be okay.
We have more people to protect now. It's over.
explain how... Explain.
You see, this, what you assume is a ghost, in fact not. Is instead an ape of ours.
Goodness gracious, I've just come back. I've done everything. We can go now. How are you still stuck in this corridor? Why are you arguing with the robot? What did you do?
She appears like a ghost, but she is in fact not one.
Then what, pray tell, is she?
He's not familiar.
Yes, she is a familiar.
Just sorts of gives the finger guns to Alari. Or Delris, whichever one she is right now.
Polymorphs myself into a cat, into a black cat.
That falls to the floor.
Stands next to Kuiper and just like rubs up against Kuiper like cats do.
Thank you, I think.
See?
My God.
This is a thing I need to see now.
Yeah, if he's got true sight, I don't know if that sees through polymorph, but if it doesn't, that is a vision of a small naked ghost girl just nuzzling oil.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there is such a thing about how it works with true polymorph.
Well,
I guess
well,
if the
no
golem
polymorph,
just
sorry.
ass jumps
I mean,
off right
so
now, we know what's
consider it-
happened.
Consider it this
guys,
way.
Guys.
She's far older than she
I
appears.
do actually think that
Guys,
polymorph
Let,
beats true sight.
yeah, we're about to say let Dion talk.
True sight can see through illusion. Polymorph is transmutation. It is an actual physical transformation of one's body and mind. So Silveen, you're as smart as a fucking cat right now. But true sight should not be able to see through it because it is not an illusion. It is not something to be seen through. It is a physical transformation.
Kuiper, you now have a cat for the next hour.
Just rubs his head.
See? It is just his familiar. Now let us all stop arguing now.
Hides Lyra.
Yep, detects visual illusions and succeeds on saving throws against them. Perceives the original form of a shapeshifter or a creature that is transformed by magic.
Oh, well, shit, no, you do indeed see a small naked ghost girl nuzzling a Yordle.
Indeed.
Probably walking around on their hands and feet. This must be the most retarded vision anyone's ever seen.
She is a familiar.
I also like to imagine that whenever Silveen tries to meow, he can also hear through that as well, so he just hears a small girl going, meow, meow, meow.
Alari.
Sounds like something out of an R-rated Scooby-Doo cartoon,
Alari, make me a deception check with disadvantage. Because it is seeing Silveen quite literally. That is actually quite
really
good.
Spice.
Oh my god.
He
I
is.
suppose one of us had to actually be trained in deception.
He is.
You guys forget, Alari is really good at social skills.
Forget, I never knew.
He is
She's
going.
a sorcerer.
He is going to make a roll with advantage, and still fails. You have bound a spirit to be a familiar?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we just haven't really told him yet, alright? He still thinks it's
One claw up to Kuiper's throat. Say yes or we all die.
Yes.
Don't think that logically. You're a fucking cat.
Just gonna use this excuse to get past the robot before it gets angry again and doesn't let people walk past it. And just as he's passing, like, yeah, it's just, you know, keep that between us. He doesn't know it's a ghost yet. He thinks he's got a living familiar. You know, it's a big thing for a wizard to have a living familiar.
It will move to one side and be like, fine. Get what you need and leave.
Alright, that's fine. We've already gotten what we need.
Speaking of, while all this has been happening, Potoo,
Mhm.
you've been on that other end for a bit.
I just walked past you, I'm back. And you're just like,
You've been seeing this golem here. It had the blue mist, this one has the green mist, and there is the treasure chest.
Yeah.
I has got to go, but you guys has a good one.
Alright, bye-bye.
You stayed for all the
Bye.
council as soon as it ended. Yeah,
Well, no, I have to go to work, so.
Alright,
Adult stuff.
yeah.
a bit less chaotic, admittedly. But yeah.
So, Potoo, are you tempted at all by a treasure chest? Or will you stick with the party?
Mm,
If anyone's gonna get it, it is probably you. I didn't say anything. Not super meta, but shush you.
Mariah's
How
running
was
up.
Mariah sticking under my ass? Go away, Mariah. You almost caught me caught last time.
Don't worry, I'll look over and protect you just in case any bad guys come. Yes.
How about you just distract it long enough for me to get behind it?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, so Mariah, how are you going to distract this thing?
Hi. I need directions. I'm lost.
We are really in a Scooby-Doo
Tap tap
cartoon,
tap.
aren't we?
Hi.
Where do you need directions to?
Do you know, like, the way towards the exit? Because there's, like, a room that I need to go to, but I can't remember the name of the room or what it looks like, but I know it's somewhere near the entrance.
You must
Could
be
you give
talking
me
about
the-
the observatory and study.
That's the word I was thinking, yeah. Could you give me detailed directions to that? Take as long as you need to.
In the
So-
afterlife just stops them.
So you can get past easily with that.
Cool.
So as it's tried to rattle off descriptions of how to get past, basically probably going over it several times, telling you, go around this way, go out there, go up the staircase, and you'll be there. And I'm assuming you're like, okay, was that a left or a right? Right. Okay,
Down the
but
stairs?
Yeah.
Mariah holds up both hands, but which is the left and which is the right?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Would it be okay if I dipped a little early?
Oh god, we're losing everyone. Yeah,
Fuck,
that's
they're all
fine.
dropping like flies.
My head's like feeling pretty lightheaded right now.
To be fair, you had a busy day.
It's been a long day.
See you tomorrow for Starfinder then.
Yeah, I'll see you
Bye.
Usual time?
tonight. Yeah,
Later.
Alright,
buddy.
bye. So, Potoo, D4 first.
A D4?
Yep, a D4 first.
That's a 2.
Okay, so there's two of them. D9. I really need to
How do
find
I roll the fancy dice there, Slay?
/R 1D9. Well, /R space 1D9. Okay, so
Wah,
two
wah.
items from chart A. I really should find a better loot chart so that people don't know what's coming for this. 2%,
It's only me, it's only because I ran random.
2 percentiles, so 2 1D100s.
All right. 62 and 97.
62 and 97, okay. You find 62 and 97. Okay, they're both potions. The first one, you've already seen these ones before. It's a potion of greater healing.
Oh, good.
The second one, however, is a potion that seems to be separated into brown, silver, and grey layers, resembling bands of stone. Shaking the bottle fails to mix the colours.
Okay, you want me to attempt an Arcana?
Yes, please, unless you want to get over to someone else.
Quick, get Kuiper on your shoulders. It's the only place he's allowed to make these checks.
I got an 18.
This is a potion of climbing. When you drink it, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on athletic checks you make to climb.
That is
Who has an appreciation for that?
I'm also now going to require you to make me a dex save. Not a dex save, sorry. An athletics or acrobatics.
That's a 25.
You might just quickly hop back before the arms grab you. Turns out this mimic has been eating magical items as it's been coming across them.
Oh, hey, I got a prize and an almost assault.
That means that these are probably covered in lovely meaty juices.
Yeah, the bottles are sticky.
Gross.
But I'm going to say, given you got a nat 20, you can just soar back over this thing.
Help.
Just as it finishes off with Mariah going, for the third time, I fail to understand. What is a bathroom?
Yeah, a bathroom is where you go and take a wee-wee and a poo-poo.
Right, I don't think they do that.
What do they do then? Shoot it out of their eyes, out the mouth?
That would be disgusting.
No. As this one just looks sheepishly.
I bloody knew it! I you need to fix yourself, you disgusting thing.
That was the weirdest time for you to start roboting, but it worked. So, with the plate
don't body shame.
With the plate
I'm gonna walk
activated,
over to Kuiper and just shoulder him. This is important. I apologise. Kuiper is currently unshouldered, and it's important.
Wait,
And
what?
I guess I'm also getting a polymorphed cat on there as well.
it's awesome, Paul.
You're gonna carry half the party this round.
But yeah, since you didn't have the time to fully study that thing, Kuiper, I would say you got up to reading the second log.
Oh, well, all right. That's fine.
That was the I've
Yeah,
already
that
read
does change
well
a
past
lot
that.
of my plans, I'm afraid.
Actually,
But I can.
Just make me a let's do it this way instead.
I was going to say I had Lyra and a Mage Hand to help.
That is
I wanted to get it done very fast.
That is fair.
Because I knew it would get taken off me at the soonest opportunity.
With advantage, make me a wisdom check.
I want to die.
Sorry, I was about to say something on top of that, and then the cat sat on me. And you're probably going to enjoy what I say here. Or advantage on it, or you could roll an intelligence with advantage, whichever is higher.
It would become a 10.
A 10 is just about enough. Quite literally a meet and beat on that situation. Ow! Cat, stop headbutting the headset. You're not a
The
parrot.
cat wants to be in.
The cat wants to kill me. So dead. But yeah, you managed to get through it all just about. Like, quite literally, it was a case of you just got to the last few paragraphs and then you started hearing the noises, so you had to speed read.
In that case, I'm going to close that page and only work off what I've written.
Okay. But yeah, you see the lights from that plinth go along the walls and back towards the main hall. You hear Frederick just go out. I believe the rest of the crystals are lit up now. You should be able to get through to see the lady.
Excellent. Come on, everybody. Let's leave this corridor forever. Right now.
So, if I just do this so I can, for ease of sake, do this kind of situation. You're
Oh
heading
no,
back.
Potoo's.
Oh. I was just trying to grab those that, you know, need the red to do so. So you all head back to the puzzle.
I genuinely want to know how you guys keep doing that.
Keep doing what?
Where they draw the line and then they just kind of have their icon go doop 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 doop.
You
doop,
right
doop.
click whilst holding it.
Wait, what? Right click while holding.
A character.
I'm confused because all that does is move the map for me.
Yeah, same.
You can't see it, but everybody else can.
Okay, so you should all get back. Oh, jeez.
Ah!
Potoo's got the zoomies.
The
Pozoomies.
Patoomies.
I figured it out.
So, you get back to the middle, where all the crystals are now nicely lit up.
You have no idea how much bullshitting Alekxander has done today. A lot more than Alekxander's ever done in his life. But to everyone's souls on the line, Alekxander figured he better not fight everything like he normally does.
Well, for once you're not thinking with your fists.
Well, Alekxander's still thinking with his fists. He's just telling them to hang on 10 minutes.
Why, Fritz?
Well done with that book. I've learned a lot and written a lot.
God damn it.
Good. Thing.
I can tell you after I tell you now. Before we go in, it's up to you.
How important is it that you tell me now?
I can tell you on the way.
Alright.
Long story short, the dogs mentioned this white mist being used as a conduit for memory transfer. Those golems, those crystals, potentially lifetimes of memories stored in them. They've truly preserved the past. It's quite incredible.
Alekxander is going to be honest. Alekxander doesn't understand what you're telling him, but
That
he
is fine,
does-
as long as you know.
he hears the excitement in your voice and understands that there is some importance behind this. That is all that matters, right?
They could be the research notes of that white glowing Vasani we saw earlier.
On top of that, I'm going to want everyone, now since you're all in a group while Kuiper's been reading this off, just to make me a wisdom check, just to see if
Wisdom
they can
check,
put two
right.
and two together with something.
18.
I never thought I'd say that Mariah would... okay. I was about to say, I never thought I would say that Mariah was getting the highest on these kind of checks, but Potoo is there as well. But oddly enough, Alekxander, Mariah, and Potoo, all three of you get this. As the mention of white mist comes up, you have seen two beings use white mist already.
Ava,
Senna and Gwen have both used it.
who the fuck are Senna and Gwen?
I'm sorry.
Senna
Period.
was one of the two people that has been in charge of you all through the Sentinels.
Well, to be fair, they keep
Oh, yeah.
fucking off on their own thing, so fuck for me all day.
Gwen
then.
is the doll-like girl with the large scissors. Who was...
The what on the what on the what on the what?
She
Oh,
gave you
the-
all your outfits and all that lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have seen both of these utilize white mist in their own ways during the training.
He literally just brought up two people I paid maybe 2 milliseconds of attention to.
That is fair.
I feel like if I'd have known that my clothing was given to me by a literal doll, I might have reacted slightly differently.
Well, I mean, she doesn't really look like a doll.
That does not change what she just said. It is a doll with scissors. It is literally someone looked at the Saw movies and went, but not waifu enough.
I mean, fair. So, before you are 6 crystals, now all lit up, with beams shooting off in various angles. Well, how best to put this? Because I've got the picture here of I'm trying to best of how to describe it.
How about you show it us? Whoa, what the frickety hickety fuck
I'm so
was
glad
that?
that you said that right at the same time, because I saw the flash outside my window as you shouted that. There it is!
That must have been impeccably close.
What is that? Give me a moment.
Oh, my eyes!
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, we saw that flash and then
I thought
shortly
someone was
after.
taking pictures from my window.
Oh, there's your example.
There's the light puzzle. Could you dodge the lightning?
My house fucking rumbled.
Good God.
Jesus Christ.
That was
That must have
fucking
been
massive.
like that must have been Lower Darwin or something.
Oh yeah, no, that was close to here as well. Because that
Thought we were
wasn't
getting
too
fucking
much.
bombed, to be honest.
That wasn't too much of space between the light and the noise.
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be the first one to assume we're getting bombed. I've had that dream enough.
Russia's upset at Boris for going to Kiev.
Russia is going to cure the world of Blackburn. Hooray.
Oh, that's fine. I'll go down with it.
Anyway,
A respectable cause.
so
Anyway. But yeah, well, let's get through this door.
yeah, 6
We've been
crystals.
solving these puzzles for like 3 sessions now. I want to see Wooman.
6 crystals, and I'm going to do it this kind of way. So at the moment, you've got these 2 kind of crystals close to this way, and then 2 further apart, and then another 2 kind of in a similar pattern. And at the moment, the light beams seem to be going, connecting these 2 together, these 2 together, these 2 together, and these 2 together. And you can all make me a quick perception check.
Well, let's get matching, I suppose.
Yes, 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 and yes. As you're looking
Trust me,
around,
I've solved enough Switch puzzles today.
as you're looking around for any clues or hints towards this, you see a pattern light up on the double doors in front of you.
I tell that someone is obnoxious if they make their actual key a puzzle. I think I
Either
said this
that or they're
before.
just
It's the one
enthusiasts.
thing I remember my dad saying to me when I was younger. He was an adventurer of his own, and anyone who locks their door with a puzzle is an obnoxious cunt.
5, 6.
I hope she can't hear me.
She hears. She's upset. She doubles down. More,
Doubles
more
down.
puzzles. There are now
She
12
doubles
crystals.
down, but she doesn't have the resources, so she just sticks a word search on the next door.
Specifically
have
for
to beat it.
Alexander.
You don't have to beat it, it's just a word search.
You don't have to beat it, but you know deep down that you will be judged if you ignore it entirely.
That is the pattern you see on the door.
Well, I assume that we have to make it look like that.
Indeed. And now because I... Do I have to look up the video for the solution for this for myself? Just at the moment, it's like, wait, shit, I forget. What was the turning things for these? I forget. Shit. You know what? Given that everyone's pretty much at this point having to done several puzzles and work out shit, let's see if people can just get it straight off the bat with an intelligence check from people.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. There's no way that Alekxander would even bother trying. He's not really a puzzle solver. I am. Oh, you hate to see it when there's a check where someone obviously should be the best at it, and they're just like, "Ugh."
He's too excited, okay?
He said light puzzle.
Kuiper goes up to one of the crystals and starts licking it.
Okay.
I
I am doing this as a group check.
Oh.
So,
Kuiper's probably overthinking this.
So it's currently two passes and a fail. But that is one hell of a fail. So,
as I said, Alekxander won't be trying this.
okay. If Alekxander isn't going to be trying it, I will let the rest of you nominate one of the other party members for me to roll off their sheet for an intelligence. Because we need a tiebreaker, essentially.
I feel like Waffleberg would be funny, so Waffleberg.
I don't have access to Waffleberg's sheet because he rolls on roll
The
20.
one person, fucking hell.
Yeah, he rolls on
Bitch.
roll 20. Grant
Get
legit, I load up
those
Waffleberg's sheet and it comes up the character creator.
Bloody fucking D&D Beyond.
I mean, you could probably give Kuiper one more try.
Nah, let's go. Go on, she calls all the bullshit. Let's make Silveen naked herself into a crystal or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't thought of anything else that Silveen does yet, other than annoy the shit out of me. In a good way, in an endearing character, but also I'm going to fucking shoot you kind of way.
Here's the good part. They've got a 20 in intelligence.
Ah, I wasn't picking them because we were intelligent, but or, huh? You weren't kidding when you said they had a 20 in intelligence.
So as you're all kind of working it out, Silveen points out to you all the scratch marks on the floor, indicating which of these crystals rolls 50%, like rolls in 25-degree angles, which of them goes in shorter bursts. And it takes you a bit, but eventually you do manage to line up the puzzle.
That's ridiculous. It must be more complicated than that.
And after it is all lined up, Kuiper, as everyone's solving this and you're just there going, no, there has to be a bit more to this. You look behind you and you see 3 of the memories watching you. Just as if they're observing.
They're
As if they
judging
can
you.
actually see you this time.
Tilt his head.
They tilt their head the opposite direction.
Oh.
Excuse me, what? Oh, there's something going on over here. Now, Alekxander can get a little more interested in whatever it is.
The middle one seems to be holding some form of orb.
Dare they ponder the orb?
And
Are they holding it out or close to them?
kind of up in the air in front of them, and they seem to be glimpsing through it.
Alexander thinks he understands. Some of the shamans around here have this sort of shit, I think. I think. No, I don't think.
Make a check if you allow.
Yeah?
I don't know what it does. I've just seen them before.
Is Arcana the right one?
Yes.
I can't say I've seen much of this.
It's the,
Mariah
the
and
elf-
Potoo, you two can make me a Arcana as well.
I believe one of the elders in my village used to use such a thing, but I have no idea what it does.
That's
You
fair
know
as
what?
well, unfortunately. Potoo?
Can't even brain right.
I'm assuming Potoo is still rolling.
Two's not here.
Wait.
She
Oh,
went
she's
AFK
muted.
slightly before the check.
Oh, yeah, she did. Crap. Kuiper, since you're the first one to notice this, you can roll me an insight.
I can try. No.
I've returned. What are we rolling?
You
Welcome
can roll me an
back.
Arcana.
Oh my lord. I think if this next roll is bad, we just have to accept it's not happening.
Yeah. I mean, that'll do it. She just about got the DC. He just about got the DC, the Potoo. Potoo, you're looking at them, looking through the memories, looking through this orb. You see them tilt their head in response to Kuiper's. Only after Kuiper had tilted his on, though. And you realise, just through this orb, even though it's clouded over, given it is just a memory, you think you see a small figure in the orb. And then a few behind them. Then you realise they're using this orb to peer into the future.
One of them is getting much, much closer as Alekxander's being a nosy cunt.
Yeah.
Eventually, Alekxander takes over as the main focal point of this image, as Alekxander is basically walked in front of Kuiper at this point.
Yeah, at this point you've gotten so close, Alekxander, your full face has taken over the orb, so it just looks like they're holding an orb of Alekxander.
This is either very reflective or they're actually looking at me.
The one holding the orb actually just pulls the orb closer to themselves, like,
Just
trying to focus it.
Just sort of does that and just goes, oh, fuck you, cunt.
Then they'll turn.
Well, apparently they've decided Alekxander is ugly, and Alekxander is incredibly insulted by such mean people.
They will turn. They will look to the one on the left. A motion for them to move downwards. And they will move past you all towards the crystals. And you'll see them start to tinker with them. They don't move in accordance to the crystals of yours. But from the movements, you all can make me an insight to see what they're doing. Jesus Christ, all the nat 20s at the start of this session, and now it's all nat 1s.
Alekxander's just there like, don't you walk away from me, Alekxander's face is much prettier than yours.
You can't tell them what their faces are.
You need to look at my face. Deal with my face.
Mariah and Potoo, you've realised what they're doing here. They're setting the puzzle so that the combination needed to pass the door is the one you've just put in.
Huh.
Essentially, creating an odd paradoxical time loop.
They're just doing the puzzle.
Anyway, this game was fun. It was pretty good, but I think it's time to move on. Time!
And the memories fade as the doors open wide, leading to what seems to be a large corridor going into the darkness.
Alekxander will march right on in because he's used to dark places. Who'd have thunk it?
That is fair.
Alekxander gets yeeted off the side
and then realise he doesn't have it and just go, oh, okay then.
That's a good point. You never did go back to pick up that sword.
Gonna go back up, pick up Kuiper, who presumably has a light source, and walk back in.
Kuiper is a light source.
True, though.
So, as you enter, there we go. What you see in front of you is an open chest what seems to be a couple of large torches on either side, just lighting up in your presence. And a couple of torches already downwards beyond the spiral staircases, lighting up the area. And the main thing that you see beyond it is a large golem.
Is she just showing it us? This is what's going on. Oh my god!
A large golem stood there, its legs deep in the waters below, and its arms resting on the sides.
Wow.
And in front of it is a female with a cloak up.
The what?
A cloak, like a hooded cloak.
Right, yeah, sorry. I heard like 3 words at once somehow.
Mistress?
Are you calling that out?
Yes.
Just starts to cap like, you just can't call a woman you've just met your mistress. What the hell?
At that point, the figure will turn around with their cloak still up. Apologies, I weren't expecting company.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting anyone at all. No offense, the place is just very, destroyed.
Well, if there was a doorbell, I'm pretty sure we would have rung it.
Everyone already coming up with their own different variations of sass.
So what brings you here?
Looks at the gem Yordle.
I do believe we are looking for the name of a demon.
You're looking for the name of a demon?
Yes, there is a demon stopping us from dealing with a great evil, and we believe we can find it here.
Did you try reading the books?
Just looks at the gem Yordle. I don't know.
The last
this
book
is all
I got,
your
I got
operation.
Reed almost got us killed. Or at least got Kuiper almost killed.
Ah, that was a notification. Yes, the hive mind here kind of picked up on that. Apparently got solved and the book's been returned, but not that book. That book's more our history.
I didn't notice any other books.
You should have seen them towards the entrance when you came down on the bookshelves. You know.
Oh, that was a while back, yes.
Waffleberg just kind of shifty eyes and goes, Waffleberg took them. Because Waffleberg did sweep that shelf off into his bag.
Face palm.
I'm pretty sure Waffleberg would have just come up with, no, I didn't take them.
But yes, she looks, if you're after the names of demons, unless it's a serious demon, it'll be in one of those.
That's what you said that demon is, Yordle. Important enough to be considered serious?
I mean, he is the gatekeeper, so,
He
kind
is
of
the
serious.
gatekeeper. Apparently, he's pretty serious.
Gatekeeper. I'm sure it should be. It's your turn to Large Golem. Hive Mind. Look up any logs retaining 2 names of demons. Let's just see if it's hidden within the storage somewhere. And you see this golem light up with all the emotions.
Joe, let's have a rave.
No, I did that last week. I threw the bloody claw sticks into the cat's paws.
What?
Because you started off like Sweet Session going, So I turned it into a rave.
Yeah. We'll do it again.
Let's feel it. Let's face it. The biggest victim in all these sessions is Jack's chair.
Shit, find the lion.
But as the golem is so... As the golem is searching for information. God, that's all I can hear now.
Anyway.
As the golem is searching for information, she'll turn around and head up the stairs to approach you. So, how did you find this place? How are you? Why are you even here? Like, people don't come here just to look for the name of a demon.
Just looks at everyone. How much are we supposed to be telling this person?
I assume we can trust you.
She just looks at you all. Well, not too sure. Your sense of clothing is. Whose was
Please
that
close
over?
the door behind you. Thank you.
That's whose that was over. Well, your sense of clothing is weird, but from what I can gather, Targonian, Freljordian. One of the Targonians is Yordle, the other one Bilgewater? And then they'll look to you, Potoo. Well, your dress sense says Bilgewater, but Ionian?
Ionian bloodline. Grew up in Bilgewater.
Fair enough. And she will lower her hood at this moment. It is still good to see another Vistaya after all this time. And you see, underneath the hood,
Coffee!
Oh god, it's a cat girl. When you said fox person, alright, I expected there to be a lot more fox and a lot less girl, alright? I thought they were dealing with actual fox folk, not a League of Legends player's wet dream.
I mean, one of her skins technically has her turning into a fox.
Positive you want to continue this line of talking? Are you sure that is the wise plan?
I don't know. At this moment, I'm trying to decide whether I don't know what's worse: the fact that you're upset that it's a more anime type of looking person, or the fact that you're upset because it wasn't a furry.
Shit, she's right. Quick,
You can't win either way.
Quick,
I've been
Alexander
on your trail
Shamrock.
for years.
Is this why you're playing a lizard folk called Draven?
This is why we casually pull out freaking Zaya for him to look at.
What?
Is this why you play as a cat? Just a cat?
You cannot say anything, Madam Lizard.
I could say all I want. I'm the DM T-pose for dominance.
I've decided to stay out of this.
That is fair, Mr. Owl.
Hell yeah.
Either way.
And I'm the only one of you that'll wear it with pride.
Either way, let me just get an icon onto there. Squish. Squish down into icon form. She'll just...
Oh no, you made her thick.
No. Stop yourself. Get some help.
She'll just...
Wide.
There's no amount of help.
I'm sorry.
Do you know the worst part? All that was animation gold, and I didn't take the timestamp, so I'm going to have to rough estimate it to be roughly that.
That's why you timestamp it for just a little afterwards.
Timestamp
And
these
then
notes.
just go back.
So, she looks to you all. So, you've come here to look for the name of a demon. You're dressed very weirdly. And from what I've been hearing, there's been a lot of commotion from outside.
Yeah, your red boys aren't exactly our biggest fans.
Oh, yeah. They serve their job. They get rid of the unwanted spirits that invade this place. But more so to the point. Why are you after a demon's name? What is this demon to you?
This demon is currently keeping us from getting to our targets. A nasty little creature by the name of, what's it called again?
Chain Boy. We don't exactly remember his name.
Cringe.
Fresh.
Ash, that's the one. It currently protects the way to a horrible demon by the name of Fresh, that is currently residing on this island.
She kind of snarls at the name. He's back then. We had to deal with him before.
Well, we intend to put him down again.
If you dealt with him before, could you help us in any way?
She'll look to the side. I suppose, depends. Are you on a time limit? I could probably recommend you some people to try and find.
I mean, the demon's kind of wanting to eat the Yordle. Not this one holds up, Kuiper.
Fresh isn't a demon.
Well, no, we're talking about the door again, not Thresh.
Oh, two different wires mixed there.
Yeah.
We had heard that he was capturing demons and other such things for his torture, so it wouldn't surprise me too much.
We aren't on a time limit per se, but some of our souls have been stolen.
Not too.
That's why some of you are looking drained.
He nods.
Especially that one. Looks to you, Potoo.
Nope, not drained.
You're looking very sickly green.
That's because of this. Holds up Legion. Non-threateningly, but just holds it up.
Wait, is that Ledros' sword?
Yes. Long story, don't want to explain.
That's fair. Well, if you're not on a time limit, do you know of a Sarah Fortune?
She is currently taken over by the asshole pretty boy.
The asshole pretty. Oh.
Asshole pretty boy.
It's almost as if to question it and then realizes who you're talking about. Oh, so he's back. I thought he got trapped last time.
Aware of how unequivocally fucked your island is.
Yes, it's currently very fucked.
Why do you think I stay in here?
Again, I am very surprised to meet someone alive in here. Everything else sort of worked towards the concept that people were very dead in here.
I wasn't born on these isles. I come from Ionia.
I don't understand. What's... I see. You're saying that you did not originally come from here, therefore you are not here when all this shit went down, right?
Indeed.
Right?
Indeed.
Right. Alekxander understands now. It's important to understand.
She's been taken. Alari? Is Alari still around?
What did she just say?
Yes.
I think she's all the way back at Bilgewater still.
If Sarah's been taken, she's probably trying to keep that from falling into the wrong hands. Pike?
He's currently working on pretty boy asshole duty.
He's working again. You know that Pike... Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, I'm very impressed you know every single person coming out of this person's mouth. Like, can you imagine going up to a stranger and going, mention 5 random people and you actually know all of them?
I mean,
casually remembering their names. You've encountered some of them.
Yeah, you've encountered... You saw Misfortune basically getting backstabbed in Bilgewater and turning to Viego's side. Ilawi was the one that sent you to the underwater temple in the first place. Pike, you've seen on the Sentinels team. The fourth name, she will say. Yasuo, then.
That one's not ringing any.
I'm afraid we don't know them.
Last I heard, he was going over to Noxus to try and help a friend. If those aren't
our objectives, I'm afraid.
If those aren't there, then the only other name I can think... Well, only other 2 names I can think of. Brome?
Looks around.
You don't even need to make me a roll for this, Alekxander. You know who Brome is. Brome is a massive legend up in the Freljord. Basically, He's said to have gone over to the demigod Orn's mountain to try and get certain things to help out people, tore off the doors to his workshop, and used them as a shield. Among other legends.
He's aware of the name, but Alekxander cannot say that he has ever interacted with this person.
You've interacted with a version of him, because you interacted with a Santa Brum.
Yeah, but I try to forget about that.
Out characterize or in characterize?
Yes.
Maokai. Is Maokai still on the house?
Yes.
Maokai may be able to help then. But if he has returned, as you say he has, this pretty boy, as she quotes, they're probably already doing all they can. Last time he was free, he almost took Bilgewater. If he's gained power, he's probably after the world. Oh, for this lost love of his. She rolls her eyes. Then the lights stop on the golem.
Just hears her. just hears her be like, all of this for a lost love, and that sounds like, yeah. Wouldn't try to sidetrack anything for that sort of stuff. No, I wouldn't.
And the golem's lights stop. Designation: Gatekeeper found. And the Gem Yordle will be like, yeah, we already know the first name. What's the last name? The last name? DM trying to think of name. Shit.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Jeremiah.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm in suspense myself because I'm like, what the fuck was the name?
It's Frederick.
I knew it!
Frederick was the demon all along.
Okay, I hate that, and I hate it so much. Oh yes, fancy name generator. What's evil names? And it's coming up with stuff like Gloom Shackleton and Vale Bloodworth. That's horrible. That's shit. Get that shit out of here.
Call him Hades and be done with that. It's got a fucking gate. It can be Hades.
It is.
Beyond the nose, you know you want it.
A terrace. E-T-T-E-R-A-S. A terrace.
I wonder his name.
That is the gatekeeper's last name.
Thank you very much.
The figure will turn to you all. Well, if you're trying your best to strike out against Fresh, and what are the others doing? You said you were with others?
They're currently going after the other one.
Wait, we're not done here. Get back.
All right, Alekxander. You know Alexander's in a rush.
Ori just nods. I will head to the grove then and help Maokai fend off what he needs to. I owe him one after what he's done for us.
Thumbs up.
Much appreciated.
Oh, never did do introductions.
No.
You lot first.
Kuiper.
And you?
N.Tweaks.
And you, little one. What a very unusual name.
Dr. Mariah.
Oh, a doctor.
I am.
She's gonna eyes like side eye all of you.
Side bomb.
Head shakes.
She's gonna side eye you all to be like, is she really?
Big head shake.
Lots of head shake.
I am. I have anesthetic.
Do not take her anesthetic.
And how about you? She looks to you, Alekxander.
Oh, me, Alekxander Romero. First thing you need to know about me is that.
Let me guess. You like to punch things.
Let Alekxander do his introduction.
No, you have. This is very clear. You have to let him do his introduction.
Okay. Sorry, I jumped the gun there.
Thank you.
It's just
Go
the
ahead.
biggest baby face from it.
The first thing you know about me is the first thing I do when I interact with a mimic is I have an arm wrestling contest with it. Other than that, yes, I'm Alekxander Romero.
Yeah, we tend to get a lot of those around here. They like to generally just eat the fish and any of the leftover trinkets.
Oh, we threw one into the waters below earlier.
He's
We
probably
may have caused some problems.
He's either having a feast or some of the undead fish down there are having a feast.
Or they're having a competition at the moment.
Or Ramoon is probably doing something down there.
Oh?
Ramoon, particularly large, particularly nasty snapping turtle.
Dog.
No,
just
not
call
dog down there.
Dog.
I get the reference, but no. But yes, with this completed name. Sure, let's roll. Well, if you've got a demon to sort out, best make haste.
Yep.
Let's do that. May we meet again.
Alekxander will
Indeed.
begin to power walk towards the stairs.
And the best of luck.
You too.
As you all head towards the stairs to go upwards, she will continue up these stairs as you all reopen the portal to step back through into Fresh's lair. And that's where we're going to leave it for this week. With the Vault of the Visari behind you. So, did you all have a good game today?
Yay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The light puzzle would have been a bit more intricate, but quite frankly, I couldn't remember how it worked.
It would have
That's
been
fine.
completely lost to me, so I'm not going to complain.
That is fair. Like, if there were more people here as well, I may still stuck around with it and tried to work it out, but with only 4 of you, I'm not going to bar gate you until everyone else returns.
I appreciate that.
But yes, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Dark Tales of Runeterra.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.